It's time to get spooky. Spooky. Stop pausing on obstacles, kickstart yourself. And now, yes, this is me from the future. I'm editing and I'm getting ready to post this video very soon. But I want to give insight on Spooky, the breakdown of what I thought it was going to be, a few months ago and what it's looking like now. Originally, it was supposed to be the series that I was going to drop in October, challenge all my fears in October, go ham. I was going to do everything. We're full changed woman. Let's go. And I had to reflect and be like, one, life is busy. Challenges of fears that you've held off on for whether it be weeks, months, years, decades doesn't just happen just because you wanted to. And so as much as I would have loved to be like a series that was just for October, I dropped an episode a week, I at least challenged 4 fears, there's some fears that are going to just take a bit longer, and there's some fears that need time, just lifetime as well, for me to just process. And so this is actually going to be a series that's going to span throughout time. Instead of just being something that happens in October, it's just going to be something that launches in October. And you're going to see me challenge certain fears. Some of those fears will be quick and easy ones. It'll be a quick episode of like, hey, I did it, y'all. And some of those fears, I'll take you on a journey with me, like this one. Me challenging my fear of swimming is like a big deal. I talk about that more, but I just wanted to let you know what the series will look like. It won't be as consistent. It's not going to be something that drops weekly, because like just fears don't get challenged like that. Like some of the fears are like long lasting ones that need time to cook, need time to plan. Some don't need planning. You just got to go for it, but some do. Like, for example, signing up for a water, class, a swimming class. But I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks. So in this episode, we're going to be talking about the fear of, water, the fear of swimming, learning how to swim. I think when it comes to specifically the Black community, there's a lot of layers and a lot of history behind that. So there should never be any judgment there. And then, it's not really up to you when you're a kid, and there's limited resources, things, money. There's all the many things that go into you eventually learning how to swim and taking swimming lessons. Some people learn by just yeeting in the water. That doesn't work for everybody. I wouldn't recommend that to be the case. That is not a good strategy, but some people do it. But I'm one of those people that never learned how to swim as a kid. And I was also one of those people that water pretty much scared me. I remember thinking I was drowning one time in the pool, and I stood up and I was like, wait, I'm okay. But that was still like a traumatizing experience. Never liked water in my face as a kid. I'm huge on like the tactiles of it all. I hate feeling wet. So like sweating and all those things, really annoying. And then when it came to, eventually deciding to learn how to swim, I actually took my first swim class in 2020, before all the things went down. And it was like a level 1 class, and I probably should have started in water acclimation. It was at my school. So it was like student friendly. But the thing was, because it was a level 1 class, even though it was like, here's what we'll teach you how to do, a lot of the people were probably level 2 people, and the class kind of sped up, and I didn't feel like I was prepared, and I wasn't really getting anywhere. And so I was like, okay, at some point, COVID happened, things like that, of course. And then at some point I was like, okay, I'll take swimming classes this year. And it never happened. I eventually moved to New York, and then finding a place or remembering to sign up, or things like that started happening within last year, like forgetting or not being at the right spot. Looked at like YMCA and things like that. But I'm happy to say I found the spot, and I think this is the perfect spot for me. Black people will swim. Perfect organization specifically for Black people, by Black people. And I think it's super cool, and I am super, super happy that I found it. Shout out for some reason for her doing her post on Twitter about it, because I had been searching, Googling, and that was something that never popped up. Of course, like the YMCAs and things like that did, but this is perfect. They are in Harlem, and they also are in somewhere else in New York. But I do know that they're possibly thinking about a fall, so I might hop into that. But in this case scenario, I found a water acclimation class. It's only 4 classes. I'm only going to be able to do 3 of them because I have a performance coming up. But I was like, 3 is enough. And then on top of that, they had, sponsors and things that came through with like discounts. So I was like, something that's affordable, which is super important. Like I said, that plays a big part into things. And then also something that I know it's for me. It's going to be catered towards me, and I'm not going to get lost in the sauce. And I think that was really important. So today's the first day. I have not swam in 5 years, or tried to swim. I didn't learn. I'm really bad at floating. Yeah, I've learned I'm really bad at it. And also, fun fact, I did a Yosemite trip 2015 home people tried to teach me to swim then. People I was camping with in the river. I was like, they let me drop, by the way. Lesson learned. But I was like, y'all, I can't just float. That's not, it might come to you that way if that's your normal being, but that's not my normal being. I can't just be like, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get there though. By the end of these 3 classes, I would love to at least float. You know what I'm saying? Wilson! I would love to at least make it to the island. That's all I'm talking about. And if you're wondering what this series is about, it's a series of me challenging myself on the things that I know I'm afraid of, that I know that set me back. You know, because fears are just like these things that we create, right? And so it's like, if we start challenging them, if we start combating them, it's like, think of the doors you can open for yourself and the things that you can feel more capable of doing. Swimming is a little bit more of a, you know, common fear. You know, water is a more common fear. But in this series, it's going to be a lot of things like going out to eat, you know, or by myself, or doing this by myself, or, you know, the smaller things, the more personal things. And it's like, okay, once I do that, it's like I'm unlocking something. Every new fear that you've, you know, checked off or done, you unlock a little something different. So, you know, I'm excited about this journey that I'm on. I'm excited to take you with me. We're going to show you the whole shebang. I'm show you the fits. I got the goggles and stuff for the swimming. I got what else? Got like the cap and stuff. You already know your girl wears glasses, so it's gonna be a struggle. That's me, but it's okay. I'm really excited to take y'all with me. So let's go. I'm gonna see how much I can remember the vlog. I'm a swimmer. What? I'm ready. I got the shorts on top. Listen, thick thigh girlies, you know what I'm saying? But I'm excited. I'm about to hit it. Is that what they say? Is that what the people be doing? I know, I'm on TikTok, but I don't be doing all that. This is the fit, okay? Ooh, the back. Ooh, gotta make sure this swim cap is looking right. Hold on. This part, I already feel like I'm underwater. Hold up, wait a minute. I'm just gonna have to be a little side pocket. I got a hair up in there. Yeah, I need it right here. This is where the little ponytail is. It's leaning. Put me in the Olympics. I'm ready. Hold on. Okay, this is gonna bother me, but it just kind of is what it is. Why is it leaning? Now it's pulling my hair. You know what? I always had a feeling my head was not even. Maybe that's what's happening here. Well, y'all know I can't see, so I wanted to put the hat on before the goggles, but listen. Santa Claus, what is this? Listen, it works, so I'm not supposed to be looking cute in the pool. Anyways, it don't matter. Goggles. Hold on, let me back up, give you the full view. I can't see you right now, by the way, so I hope I'm in the frame. So I'm gonna swim. High School Musical 2, here I come. Best one, by the way. It's not an argument. It's the best one. Kenny Ortega, you did great in all 3. But that, High School Musical 2, yes. I have my towel. You know, it's never too late to learn, team. I'm going to take swim lessons. Let's go. Update on class number 1. So as you can see, I already showered and stuff. I probably won't be getting footage like I thought. One, I just realized, like, you know, I need to hold space for, you know, me challenging my fears and not worrying about the content of it all. So that shouldn't be a priority there. And then 2, also there's other people there who are either conquering their fears or learning of all different ages. So it's just like, I'm not going to record in that space. So I'll be doing like diary updates. 1, I can't float. I knew that. I've always had the hardest time floating. I don't know how to relax in the water. So that is just an exposure thing that I'm just gonna have to keep working on. I was typing there. My instructor was like, you just gotta relax. Like, I don't know how to relax in the water. They stress me out. When it comes to being on my back and things like that, I don't like when water gets close to my face. I'm not a fan of that. So working on that, we did some dunks, touch of the toes, things like that. It's work in progress. But what I will say is I'm proud of myself for going, proud of myself for showing up. I'm not the only one who has these fears as an adult. And so that's the first step. Homegirl had me in 6 feet. We did the little walks along the wall. She was like, just like, go touch it. You know, I'm like, girl. But I did it, you know what I'm saying? When I can come back, even if it's not during the series, and I could say, I know how to float now, be prepared. You're gonna be sick of me. But that's update on day number 1. Rise and shine. I forgot to do an update when I was at home. I'm headed to my second not dance class. See, oh, I'm tired. I was just about to say my second swim class. I'm headed to. It's early, 10 a.m. Got to get my way to Harlem, and then also I have rehearsal after. So dance rehearsal. Your girl's tired. I was like, wait, swimming? Swimming kind of takes it out of you. I'm not gonna hold you. So I'm trying to just like chug it, but that's why I was like trying to get as much sleep, because I knew today was gonna be a tiring day. But I'm excited. Shout out to the alarm that woke me up, because I forgot to set an alarm, but I luckily had an alarm set at the time I needed to, or else I probably would have not gotten up. Day 2 after swimming, I had a whole accidental journey. I had to go to class, come back home, and then go to my dance rehearsal for my performance coming up. By the time you see this, the performance is done, by the way. But yeah, it was a whole lot. I had to come back, wash my hair. I didn't have time to record. But what I can say is this: your girl got more comfortable touching her toes under the water, blowing out of her nose, because let me tell you, yesterday, the first class, I just stopped breathing. Yeah. I was like, come back up. Hey, there's nothing coming out of your nose. I don't see any bubble. That's because I stopped breathing, girl. I panicked. Today we got better at it. And I love that it's a group of adults who are just figuring it out and unlearning fears that they learned when they were a child, and just going. You know what I'm saying? And I love that for us, because we're all in this. Let me not let you get me. I will say that was the success for the day. Also, I forgot, she had to do one of those little push off, and I had to put my face under, breathe, shaking my boots there. I was like, girl, she had to hold my hands. The back float kicks, I did better at that today. She let me go, and I was just floating. She did know I got muscular legs, and they be wanting to go down. Okay, I do. The thighs be thawing. I would say that's a success. I only have one more class because I can't make the other one because I have a performance. But I'm excited. I hope they do a fall session. I'll keep you updated for class number 3. Official final update. So I took my last swim class today. So that totals 3 of them, because I missed the one yesterday because I had my show. I was the only one who went to class today, which kind of worked because it was like a 1-to-1. I feel like that 1 week set me back so hard. For some reason, I could not for the life of me then be able to like go down and like blow with my nose again properly. Like I had to like readjust and relearn again. So definitely, if Black People Will Swim does a fall session, they're trying to figure it out, they're trying to confirm some things, I will be there. I told them I'll be there. I would love to get experience trying like different instructors out and stuff too. I think I would probably go back to water acclimation and then try to work my way up into beginner swim. It really is a mind over, whatever, like it's really a mind thing. It's possible, but that fear is still there, but I'm challenging it, and that's what's super important. So I would definitely keep you updated as the journey goes on. This is the final portion of this episode in regards to swimming, challenging swimming. I say go for it. I say do it. I say you never know. If you are in New York, I do encourage you to do Black People Will Swim. Not only is it, for us, but it's also like, affordable. I got a solid deal. I don't know if I told y'all that I got it for 50% off this time, which is why I was okay with missing that one class. I had to. Usually there'd be a potential for a makeup, but the session ends literally tomorrow, so there just wasn't going to be that situation down the line. And I'm okay with that, because it's easier to do a makeup for a beginner class. It's not as easy to do a makeup for water acclimation. But I say go ahead and do it. It's never too late. I met people, who were older than me, who had children my age, who were going out there and learning to swim for the first time and trying it out for the first time. So wherever you are, I say go for it. I say challenge yourself. It's scary. it makes you question, you know, your ability a lot, but it is very much possible. And don't expect it to be perfect those first few tries. Like for me, it was just one session and I'm still like, yeah, I gotta go back. We're still not where I need to be, you know, and that's okay. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed it. Thanks. Don't forget to subscribe.